Greetings, fellow warriors in health. Yes, I'm at a bit of a different angle. I'm out here in nature. What you don't know is that it's 10 a.m. And how does CP59 Fit, or why did CP59 Fit get up and out on a walking trail at 10 a.m.? The phone is actually sitting on the doggy waste trash can, and I'm on a bench along a quarter-mile sidewalk at the back of our property, my apartment complex property. Kind of muddy here. It has rained in the last few days, but there's some birds playing in the puddle over there. If I had the camera in my hand, I'd turn it around. This is actually take two, because I kind of messed up on number one. But let me be concise here this morning and say, thank you for watching, fellow warriors in health. Thank you for subscribing, all the new people. And if you really want the down low on me, you need to find me on Facebook. Under CP59 Fit, it's a page on Facebook, CP59 Fit, Health, Mentor, Coach, something like that. I haven't even showered this morning because today is the first day of the rest of my life. It's the first day of my healthier life. It's the first day of my improving psychological health. Why do I say psychological health? I'm not having mental health issues, but I am listening to a mental health professional on YouTube, of course. It's amazing how much you can learn on YouTube, and it's about to be where I go back to school. Yes, I'm going back to school. That's the word I'm using for semi-retirement, which is coming sooner than later. So there's another hint as to what one of the major changes that's coming in my life here very, very soon. I don't know how soon. That's still being worked out. But I hope you can, I guess it doesn't really matter if you can see me or not. I'm over here on the bench in the shade. The sun is behind me. I doubt it'll get around far enough to light this up. But I'm going to start doing walks in the morning. The poolside chats were a logistical nightmare, with having to have like 3 or 4 different keys to get from my place to the pool or back to my place. Your cup, your silverware, your plates, a raft, a towel, be fully clothed when you go down, but be able to have something on you can take off to get in the pool. Goggles, your phone, your tripod. I would have to take my wagon with me to the pool every day, and I hadn't quite figured that out. And I don't have a container I can put breakfast in that's not going to be contaminated or exposed. So the next best thing is a walk around the sidewalk that surrounds the back of our property. But why am I doing that is, I guess, what the talk of this video is going to be. I told you I was kind of leaning towards a psychological health approach at this point. I mean, I'm not worried. I'm also doing the physical health. They're not two separate things, even though they are. They're all rolled together into one. But Dr. Benjamin Hardy is a psychologist I have been watching on YouTube, who seems very sharp. He has a PhD, and I'm mentioning his name, so that means I feel that it's all right for you to go watch his videos. If I haven't mentioned a doctor's name that's on YouTube, I either, one, haven't found them yet, or two, don't agree with a whole lot of what they say, so I'm not promoting anybody that I don't necessarily agree with. So if I've mentioned a doctor's name on here and given them a green light, and it's something you would be interested in, please go to their YouTube channel and watch them also. And actually, if you go from this video and go there, then YouTube will give me more credit for not necessarily watch time on my videos, but for watch time on the platform, which they don't show me what that is, but they seem to keep track of it, and that helps them promote my videos more based on their algorithm. Speaking of the YouTube algorithm, you would make them very happy if you punch that like button, and if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, which I think is over there. It's a little red, white, and blue photography logo, but that will take you to the subscribe button. And at this point in my career, I need to keep asking you to subscribe because I have to get over 1,000 subscribers before YouTube even really considers me as existing. So that is going to be an ask, at least until I get up to 1,000, and then the organic growth starts to happen. So thank you for that. Thank you for putting up with me having to bring it up every single time. And now we'll get back to the regular programming of why I am up and out at 10 a.m. on a sunny Texas July morning. Today is actually July the 7th, and it is slightly after 10 a.m. because I started the first video at 9:45 and realized I recorded about 9 minutes of it. Then I did a change in location and obviously didn't push the record button again. It was still on pause, so I kept getting this camera is in battery saving mode, and it didn't dawn on me that that meant I wasn't recording. I'm like, it's never done that before. And this isn't a long video, and I've cleared my storage cache, so it can't be telling me it's full. You just don't know all of the little things you got to deal with when you're filming a YouTube video, unless you do YouTube videos like Ryan does, and that's another person I'll quote or send you to. I'll have to look up his last name. I think it's either Brown or Moore. He's in my CP59 Fit Facebook group, and he has had a tougher health challenge than I did with neuropathy, and he's quite a young man. So my heart goes out to him. Hopefully he'll watch this. He can comment in the bottom. I don't remember the name of his channel, but it's something about healing or health or something like that. I will probably put a link in the comments down below, since I can't remember right off the top of my head. But I enjoy his way of interviewing, and he's gotten some of the people I like interviewed, like Amy Berger, who was with me on the Keto Made Simple Masterclass by Dr. Westman, who's also another good one to watch if you're going to continue this low carb, healthy fat way of eating. Dr. Westman is a pioneer. He is a legend. And if he thinks Amy Berger is okay, so do I. And Amy is very nice. She emailed me when I was in the Keto Made Simple program. I really like her, and I think I will ask her to do an interview at some point with their new book, How to End the Carb Confusion. Her and Dr. Westman co-wrote it. But back to Dr. Hardy, PhD, who's a very easy to watch person. He does very good videos. He's learned how to put all the different pictures on, and that is on my list, but it'll be a couple months before mine improved that much. So I did a free webinar with him on Sunday, July 4th. I don't remember if I've told you that on this video or not. I know I mentioned it in the one I ended up deleting. But he was going over, basically promoting a program he's reopening to launch again. I think it's a 6-month program. Cost about $500. I'm not ready to commit today because I already have the YouTube Hypergrowth Video Ranking Academy, which I am still working through to make these videos better. So I got to finish that. I'm a man, I can't do 100 things at a time. So I'm going to finish that, and then I'll consider his course the next time it comes open, which they told me would be December of 2021, because I got tired of all these emails. Well, you still got time. You watched the video, the webinar 3 days ago, and you haven't signed up yet. You know, do you have any questions? I said, oh, yeah. Well, I don't have a question. I have a comment, and I'm going to please ask you to stop sending me these emails, because even though I am interested in your program, now is not the right time. And I didn't go into all this, but basically I said, you don't make my top 3 priorities for the day. And what they teach is you make 3 priorities for the next day, the night before you go to bed. You write them down in your journal after you've written what you're thankful for that day. And then you execute them first thing in the morning, before you check your email, before you do your Facebook, before you turn on social media. That's why I'm out here at 10 a.m. So there, I got to it. It is like I'm talking to y'all in my living room, because I'm all over the place and we're all having different thought patterns. But I am out here because Dr. Hardy has a plan for improving your mental health, which in my case will also improve my physical health and my financial health. So I'm very excited about that, and that is why I executed what I learned in the webinar. And I'm gonna have to go back and look at the screenshots I took to get all the points, but the main thing I've implemented at this point is to put my electronic devices on airplane mode for up to 90 minutes before I go to bed to help with better sleep. And then he says you get at least 7 hours of sleep, and then you don't take your phone off of airplane mode for at least 2 hours after you get up. So yes, it's on airplane mode, or at least on do not disturb now, so I don't want a call coming in while I'm trying to record and mess up the video. And then you take those 3 priorities you made for the day, you get them done in those 2 hours in the morning, and then your mind is freer to go throughout the day. So what are my 3 priorities this morning is number 1, to get this video done. Number 2, to get an outline and or video. I think it's just going to be an outline for my 30-day challenge I told the people in my group about. So if you aren't in my group, go to CP59Fit on Facebook, like that page, and then I will add you to the private group, which at this point are getting free extra videos about my kind of behind the scenes thinkings that I don't share publicly on the World Wide Web. It's a private group. Nobody can see those videos unless they have the link, and I've asked them not to send the link out to anybody else other than the ones I have personally selected to learn about my inner workings. I guess that's the way to put it. The behind the scenes, my thought process as to why I'm doing each step I'm taking. But since I've mentioned the 30-day challenge, let me tell you that I think I've narrowed down the theme of it to be get healthy, lose weight. Because they don't want, well, what I've learned, or what I've been told in these classes I've signed up to learn how to improve YouTube, is to try to only have 3 or 4 words on your thumbnail. Then you can put a bunch more in the title. So I think what's going to be on those thumbnails is get healthy, lose weight, day 1, day 2, day 3, blah, 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 or video 1, video 2, video 3, until I do the 30 days. And the reason for the 30 days is to skyrocket the growth of this channel, so that therefore I can implement some of the other things that will require this channel to be profitable, or at least generating some revenue. Because if I give up my other income, I'm going to need some revenue generated somewhere, and I'm probably going to give up my other income a little bit sooner than I should, but I think that'll be good for my health also. But speaking of revenue, there will also be a link down below for my Bass Pro Shop affiliate program, and I can get up to 5% commission on anything you buy by clicking on that link. Nothing has shown up yet, even though one friend told me they had bought something, but I think they kind of wait till the credit card gets sent the amount and they get paid, and then they show me as a sale. If not, I've got the wrong link up and none of it's worth it, but I will make sure I get the right link up, or hopefully get the right link up. And I do appreciate my friend telling me she bought something and that I should be looking for it, because I am doing less and less on the internet now if I'm going to have my source of internet, which is the phone, on airplane mode for 3-4 hours before and after I go to bed. And that's generally when I'd come home and I'd catch up on all that busy work, you know. Oh, how many people viewed my affiliate link? Oh, how many people viewed my video? How many hours did it have? So I'm going to have to start incorporating that into my daily routine so I can improve my health by getting a good night's sleep and reducing the blue lights from the electronic devices, and more importantly, the distractions of things like social media, email, all that. And I will tell you, I cheated a little bit this morning because I wanted to look at Bass Pro, and when I went in the email to find the link, of course there was a message from my doctor. So, oh, I got to go check that out. So here again, urgent taking place over important. One thing on my list today was to email him to remind him to renew my prescription for my daily aspirin. which is really neither here nor there. Dr. Mabry is discouraging me from taking it daily, so I actually have quite a supply on hand. But if I'm going to be giving up my city health insurance, then I would like to have as many on hand as possible before I have to start paying for them myself. So if he could get another 3-month order in, that would be very good for the long run. So the 30-day challenge is coming up in August. Lots of changes are probably coming up in August. I'm not going to delay this anymore, but I am going to stand up and give you a view of the walking trail. Like I say, it's about a quarter of a mile. It goes behind what we call the villas here, which these are the little villas, individual houses. That's basically the end of the trail as far as I'm concerned. You can see there's a city park across the way. I guess you can see the little slide and all that. Then we've got some grocery stores behind us and a holding pond. But this is one way, and then if you go look down here, it's kind of a downhill walk this way. So I usually come down this way from my apartment, then I go out there, and then I go up that driveway and I go by the mail room, which also takes a separate set of keys. You have one key to get into all these buildings, and you need a key for your mailbox. You need a key to your door. You need a key to the stairwells, and then the pool has another safety latch that really takes 2 hands to get into. I see this is now 16 minutes. I couldn't see the number. But anyway, here I am. Let me get some sun on and say thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I love your comments. This channel is about to take off, so definitely join me on CP59Fit on Facebook or Instagram so we can keep in touch out of the channel. And I hope you're getting some value out of it. If you are, let me know in the comments down below. Thanks. Have a great day. God bless. Bye-bye.